Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome to episode number 14 of What's on Tap. I am your host with the most, Derek Egler, here to bring you another selection from the libation catalog that I have here. Folks, we all know it's been kind of crazy. Things are getting nuts in the United States. We had an election, if people don't know about. They still don't know who's won. We all have a pretty good inclination of who the rightful president should be, but we shall see how our government handles that. But enough with the politics. You know, guys, I'm not a political person by any means. I'm just here to present you with some drinks, some beers that might just tickle your fancy a little bit. I know quite a few of these have tickled mine for sure. I hope you do enjoy what I'm bringing to you, as I do enjoy bringing it to you. Folks, let's get right into it. This is episode 14 of What's on Tap. You guys know me if you've seen this. Derek Egler here, coming from the studio. So, what we have today, North High Brewing out of Columbus, Ohio. Like I said, this is another one that I went to the local store. I was walking around. Look at that. It's just a pretty cool can there. Got a nice little starfish up there called Tides. This is a sour ale. I do like sour ales. And I've actually started to bring you guys last week, or last episode, sorry, I brought Urban Artifact to you guys. Another Ohio brewery with Staberstone's Midwest Fruit Tart. And that thing was funk. Just absolute funk, man, for sure. So today we've got North High. North High's out of Columbus, Ohio. OHIO. Go Bucks. This is brewed canned Columbus, Ohio. It is label art by Lucy Shearer. Art. If you want to go to at lucyshearer.art, you can check out what there is to offer there. That's pretty cool artwork. Awesome, I'd say. It's probably a local artist out of the Columbus area. North High's partnered with. That's really cool. A nice collaboration there. This, they say it's brewed to be shared. There's no one here to share it with. I'll share it with you, everyone out there who's not with me, and even if you could be, you couldn't be because of everything going on. But for everybody out there, I'm going to share this with you as I drink it and let you know about it. This one, like I said, brewed to be shared. Tides is a crisp and refreshing sour ale infused with raspberries. It pairs perfectly with sunsets, sea mist, and the moon's reassuring gravitational pull. Well, let's see here. Let's just test her out here. And yes, don't ask me why, but for some reason I do love the Brothers Drake Meadery glasses here to drink my sours out of. That is definitely for sure. I just don't know. I just think it's a me thing. I don't think it would pertain to everyone. I just think they taste better. That's just me. You're getting that yeast they use, and they use a special kind of yeast. I can't remember exactly the name of it. It's like Brettakiles or something like that. You can smell it in there. You definitely can. Now, what we've got, it poured. I mean, you've got a nice head there, a nice red color. I mean, that is a beautiful, beautiful glass of beer right there. I mean, just absolutely beautiful. I mean, this can't say enough about the beauty of this glass because it's just, I mean, remarkable. I mean, the color. I mean, it's fascinating. I mean, it's just absolutely marvelous. Still some carbonation coming up in there, some bubbles. Now you smell the yeast they use. That yeast, and like I said, it's not for everybody. Get a little bit of that sour nose there. I get a lot of raspberry tartness there. you get a lot of the carbonation. Um, I will say is exceeding for the beer. You know what I mean? Like the carbonation, it's over carbonated in my opinion. Um, I mean, you get that the notes of that funk, that yeast that they use in these, just that funkiness that you get with the sour ales. Excuse me. I mean, you get a little bit of that raspberry in there. Mainly, you're getting that yeast funkiness. Hmm. It's nice. An incoming suspected spam call right now. Probably should have answered it, but it's probably about my vehicle warranty or my house warranty or the warranty on the wooden leg that I don't have. Warranty. It's probably something goofy, so it probably was spam. Not anything I recognize, so hopefully it wasn't anything important. If it was, they'll leave me a message that I probably won't look at. Eh. But back to the beer, guys. Sorry. Um, you get raspberry on the nose. You get some of that raspberry. Um, you get that funkiness from the yeast in there as well. And by no means is it a bad thing. I mean, it's not. It is not a bad thing by any means. I mean, some people would probably attribute it to a different smell that might not be pleasant, but for me, perfectly fine. I mean, in the words of Bubbles, that is decent. Um, it's good. It is a good beer. It's definitely no stabber stones. That stuff was amazing stuff for sure. Um, but the Tides from North High Brewing there in Columbus, not bad stuff. Not bad stuff. It's just that I think that carbonation really takes away from this beer. I think this beer on my list could be a top five. I think without that high carbonation in there, because that carbonation's killing it. That's like all I can think about. I drink this, and I'm sitting here as I sit here now. It's a little bit of raspberry funkiness, interesting. Hmm, smells pretty good, you know. Raspberry sourness, tartness, funkiness. Raspberry, raspberry, sour raspberry. I mean, it's almost more like drinking a pop than it is a beer, um, with that carbonation in it. It's good. It is definitely good stuff. This one rolls in at ABV of 4% on this one. Um, I mean, it is. It's a sour ale that they have infused with raspberries, and they've done that excellent. I mean, the infusing that they've done with the raspberries in this sour ale, excellent. This is by all means your definition of a sour ale right here. Now the carbonation, it's a little on the overboard, but this is a good beer. Now, as I look at some things, um, I mean, this is better than Sam Adams. It is better than both of those. Um, I mean, it's not. I really don't think it's Yingling good by any means. That 14 year was dank for sure. Um, And that Saugatuck, it's not that blueberry maple. It's not the urban artifact. The Stavr stones. Um, I do think it is about equal with the Ballast Point habanero probably. I mean, at under $2 a can, it's not the worst thing. Individual. Um, for me, it was under $2 a can, like $1.67 plus tax, so $1.80 something or whatever. Definitely worth that. Um, I could probably on a hot summer day sit out back, crack six of them open, and just hang out and stare at the lake or the field, whatever. Either or. But I could probably sit out for a while and drink a sixer of them for sure. I could probably drink a sixer of most of the beers that I've drank as well. Maybe you wouldn't be able to make it through all of them without falling out of my chair, but still, be good. Be good. I mean, honestly, the North Highs, slammable. The Stabbers was slammable. This is it's a really good sour. The carbonation's high. Not a huge deal, but it takes away from what this beer could absolutely be. I mean, this is a really good beer, and it could be an excellent beer. Excuse me, if you take down that carbonation just a touch. And maybe it's that yeast, honestly. Maybe the yeast was still at work. That is a very good possibility as well with some of these sours and the yeast strains that you're using. Very possible that the yeast was still very active after canning, which it's not a huge deal. But for me and what I'm looking at here, it's knocked it down a few pegs from where it could be for sure. So we know it's not one, not number two. That dogfish was funky as funky could be. It is not quite there. It is better than Sam 76. So I would put it at the point now. And I think I really do need to redo the list because that Urban Artifact took one. The Saugatuck is number two. Uh, Old style, but I think I need to redo the list again. Next episode, I will bring the updated list of our top, I think it'd be 16, 17, whatever. The top 15 is what I'm looking at here, but I know it's more. So I'll bring you that top the next show. For sure, I will have that all ironed out. And I will go from number 1 to number 15, 16, 17, whatever it is. We will have those listed out there in their correct order. But as for the tides from the North High Brewing Company, I am going to put that right behind the Ballast Point and just in front of the Sam Adams. So that is where we are at now. So there we are. But back to this beer and mainly about this beer, the North High Brewing Tides Sour Ale infused with raspberries, a 4% ABV. If you like raspberries, you will like this beer. If you like sour ales, you will like this beer. For me, it's a really good beer. It's not the top sour ale I've ever had. That you just saw in the last episode, and that is sitting there right now. I still do have quite a bit more in the fridge, and I have a feeling that one of those may very well overtake that one. But we shall see. Who knows? Time will definitely tell there. Now this is a beer that if you do go find this one, the North High Brewing, if you're not familiar with Columbus, Ohio, OHIO, go Bucks, then go check out Columbus, check out the North High Brewing Tides. It is definitely a delicious sour ale. It is refreshing, definitely refreshing. Be great on a hot summer day after the lawn gets mowed or whatever, a swim, whatever. It is a refreshing sour ale infused with raspberries. They've hit it on the nose, and like I said, if you like sour ales, if you like raspberries, you will definitely like this beer. If you don't, kick it my way. I'll be more than happy to drink it for you. Yeah, this is like this is an ale. You really don't know that you're drinking anything that has any alcohol in it. So it's definitely another good thing. On the sour ale spectrum, they've hit it, the definition of the sour ale. The raspberry is it's good. They've definitely hit it on the nose there as well. Like I said, I'm still smelling the funkiness, that tart, the raspberry. You're still getting a lot of carbonation yet towards the end even. And the mouth feels very light. It is very refreshing and it is very light, very bubbly from the carbonation. So you're getting that kind of mouth feel from it. Still getting that delicious funkiness from the yeasts. And I would venture to say they were probably still at work a little bit there after bottling. I could very well be wrong, but it just kind of seems like they might have been. And swishing around still nails the bubbles there. We're gonna try to get another sniffer here in. Mm, just like almost like yeah. Mm. Raspberry tartness, sourness. Now I'm starting to feel like hey I drank beer. Mm. Yeah, crisp, light, refreshing, good sour ale. You ever have a chance to check out North High Brewing? Make sure you give them a shot. This is the first thing I've ever tried from them. I will definitely try other selections, as I think they can bring a new dimension to things, and I think they definitely probably do have some good things out there, possibly even better than this one. But we'll see on that front as well. But anytime, folks, you get a chance, I know times are really rough and a little difficult and kind of just out of our norm for sure. But give your local brewers a chance. Give them the opportunity. Go visit them. Maybe get to know them. Conversate with them, or at the very least, just go try their products, see if you like them or not. But just give them a chance. That's the big thing. Is just give your local businesses and your local brewers a chance. Just give them an opportunity to be successful, folks. You ever get a chance down in Columbus, check out North High. You ever get a chance in your local store to check them out. You know me, guys. If it's got a cool label or it just looks like it'd be something I'd like, I'm going to try it. I'm going to bring it to you. I'm going to give you my opinion. We're going to put it on the list. Easy as that, guys. But this one I would recommend if anybody's out and about. They see North High. The Tides is what we just had here. They're a sour ale infused with raspberries at 4% ABV. It's worth a shot to try. You guys may absolutely fall in love with it. I've given you my take on it, what to expect here from this beer. So that is all I have for right now, guys. I might hit you with another episode later. I might just wait till tomorrow. Don't know what the rest of the day has in store, but I know tomorrow is a big day at 4 o'clock. The Bears will be playing the Saints. And I'm just going to go on and I'm going to say go Bears. Bears are going to win that game, guys. Yep, Bears are going to win. Spoiler alert, Bears are winning. But I'm also not going to get into sports either too much. We know where my allegiances are. But go ahead, guys. Try the sour ale. You have any comments or anything, share them. Anything at all. I can do better, do worse, whatever it may be. But you guys, keep on drinking responsibly. Have fun. Enjoy. I will get back to you guys possibly later tomorrow sometime. But you guys will see me again for episode number 15. Again, this has been Derek Egler for What's on Tap. This was episode 14. Where we discussed a little bit of the North High Brewing Columbus, Ohio Tides Sour Ale infused with raspberries. Well, you guys have a great one, and I will check you later.